Most people believe that numb feet are just an annoying part of getting older, something you simply have to accept, live with, and quietly tolerate. But what if I told you that in many cases, numbness in the feet is actually your body waving a red flag, warning you that something deeper is going on, and that changing what you eat could help restore sensation faster than you think? If your feet feel tingly, like pins and needles, or as if you're walking on cotton, stay with me. Because today we're going to talk about simple, science-backed foods and habits that can help support your nerves, improve blood flow, and give your feet the best chance to feel normal again. Numb feet don't appear out of nowhere. They usually develop slowly, and at first, you might ignore the signs. Maybe it starts as slight tingling at night, or you notice your socks feel strange, or the ground under your feet doesn't quite feel the same. Over time, what used to be mild discomfort can turn into burning, buzzing, or even complete loss of sensation. And here's the scary part. Once nerves are significantly damaged, they can take months, or longer, to recover, and sometimes they don't fully bounce back. That's why taking action early matters. Numb feet can come from many causes: poor circulation, diabetes or prediabetes, vitamin deficiencies, alcohol overuse, thyroid problems, pinched nerves in the back, certain medications, and even long-term inflammation in the body. Understanding the why behind the numbness is the first step toward improving it. And while food is not a magic cure, the right nutrients can create the ideal environment for your nerves to repair and your blood vessels to function more effectively. Let's start with circulation, because your nerves depend on a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients. When your blood vessels become stiff or clogged, the feet, being the farthest point from the heart, often suffer first. Cold, pale, numb feet can be signs that the circulation is struggling. Diets high in processed foods, sugary snacks, deep, fried items, and trans fats can damage blood vessel linings and encourage plaque buildup. Over time, this limits blood flow. So before we even add anything special to your diet, it's important to talk about what to reduce. Cutting back on sugary drinks, pastries, excessive white bread, packaged snacks, and fast food can help calm inflammation, reduce blood sugar swings, and protect your arteries. Every meal is like a choice: do we feed inflammation or do we feed healing? Now, let's talk about one nutrient that is absolutely crucial for nerve health: vitamin B12. Low B12 can cause numbness, tingling, weakness, and even balance problems. Older adults absorb B12 less efficiently because stomach acid declines with age. People who take acid-reducing medications or follow vegetarian or vegan diets are also at higher risk. Foods naturally rich in B12 include eggs, dairy, fish like salmon and sardines, and lean meats. For some people, fortified foods or supplements may be needed, but that should be discussed with a healthcare professional. If numbness is new, persistent, or getting worse, checking your B12 level is a smart move. When B12 levels come back up, many people report improvement in tingling and sensation over time because the nerves finally get what they need to function properly. Right alongside B12, another nutrient plays a silent but powerful role: folate, or vitamin B9. Folate helps with healthy blood formation and nerve function, and it works together with B12. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, collard greens, and romaine lettuce, as well as lentils and beans, are excellent sources. Including a handful of leafy greens daily can slowly improve your nutrient reserves. When we nourish the nerves consistently, we give them the tools they need to rebuild their protective coating, known as myelin, which helps signals travel smoothly from the brain to your feet. Magnesium is another key player. When magnesium is low, muscles cramp more easily, nerves become more irritable, and you may notice twitching, restless legs, or tingling. Foods rich in magnesium include pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, avocados, black beans, and whole grains like oats. Instead of grabbing cookies or chips, imagine reaching for a small handful of nuts or adding avocado to your breakfast. These simple swaps may not feel dramatic, but over weeks and months they support calmer nerves and better overall function. Let's move to healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation and may support nerve repair and elasticity of blood vessels. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are top sources. If you don't eat fish, plant-based options like chia seeds, flax seeds, and walnuts offer some omega-3s, although in a slightly different form. When inflammation decreases, circulation improves, and nerves are less likely to be irritated. Think of inflammation like noise in your nervous system. Omega-3s help lower that noise, so signals between your brain and your feet can travel more clearly. Garlic and onions deserve special mention. They contain compounds that support healthier blood vessels and may help gently maintain better blood flow. Adding fresh garlic to soups, vegetables, or lentils is not only delicious but supportive for circulation. Similarly, brightly colored fruits and vegetables, berries, oranges, bell peppers, tomatoes, are packed with antioxidants. These antioxidants help protect nerve cells from oxidative stress, essentially shielding them from damage caused by aging and lifestyle factors. A plate rich in color is not just appealing to the eyes, it's a daily investment in your nerve health. Now let's talk about something many people overlook: hydration. When the body is dehydrated, blood becomes thicker and circulation slows. Even mild dehydration can contribute to fatigue, cramping, and strange sensations in the feet. Many seniors unintentionally drink less water because they don't feel as thirsty as they used to. Aiming for regular sips throughout the day, herbal teas, and water-rich foods like cucumbers and oranges can make a meaningful difference. Of course, we cannot talk about numb feet without mentioning blood sugar. Chronically elevated blood sugar damages nerves over time, a condition called peripheral neuropathy. You don't need to have full-blown diabetes to experience this. Prediabetes can also quietly injure nerves. Spikes in blood sugar occur when we eat large amounts of refined carbohydrates with little fiber or protein. Swapping white rice for brown rice, choosing whole grain bread instead of white, and pairing carbohydrates with protein, like beans, eggs, yogurt, or fish, helps slow the release of sugar into the bloodstream. This steadier pattern gives nerves a chance to heal instead of constantly battling inflammation. Another supportive nutrient is vitamin D. Low vitamin D has been associated with nerve pain and weakness in some studies. Sunlight exposure, fatty fish, fortified dairy or plant milks, and in some cases supplements can help. Again, supplements should be discussed with a healthcare provider, because both too little and too much vitamin D can cause problems. Let's talk about one food in particular that can be surprisingly powerful: leafy greens combined with healthy fats. When you mix greens like spinach with olive oil, avocado, or a sprinkle of nuts, you not only get folate and magnesium, but you also help your body absorb fat-soluble antioxidants. This combination supports nerves, arteries, and heart health at the same time. Imagine a simple bowl of lightly sautéed spinach with garlic, olive oil, and lemon. That kind of meal delivers nutrients that your feet will thank you for, even though it looks simple. Another underrated hero is turmeric. Its active compound, curcumin, has anti-inflammatory properties. Using turmeric in curries, soups, or warm milk with a pinch of black pepper may help calm chronic inflammation. While it's not a quick fix, regular use over weeks may gently support nerves and joints. Ginger can play a similar anti-inflammatory role and is particularly useful for circulation and digestion. On the flip side, there are foods and habits that can make numbness worse. Excessive alcohol is one of the biggest culprits. Alcohol can directly damage nerve cells and reduce the body's ability to absorb essential vitamins. Smoking is another major factor. It tightens blood vessels, limits oxygen delivery, and dramatically increases the risk of nerve damage in the feet. Cutting back or quitting these habits can sometimes produce more improvement than any single superfood. Physical activity is just as important as diet. Even gentle movement, like walking, ankle rotations, or light stretching, encourages blood to travel down to the feet and back up to the heart. When you sit for long periods, nerves get compressed and circulation slows. If you are able, aim to move your body several times throughout the day, even if it's just standing up, marching in place, or walking around the house. Always move within your comfort zone and speak with your doctor before starting new exercises, especially if you have balance problems. Foot care is critical. Because numb feet may not feel injuries, small cuts, blisters, or burns can go unnoticed and become dangerous. Inspecting your feet daily, keeping them clean and moisturized, trimming nails carefully, and wearing well-fitting shoes can prevent complications. If you see redness, swelling, wounds that don't heal, or blackened areas, seek medical attention quickly. You might be wondering, will eating differently really restore feeling fast? Fast is relative. Nerves heal slowly. However, when poor circulation, vitamin deficiencies, or blood sugar swings are part of the problem, improving your diet can lead to noticeable changes in weeks to months. Some people feel less tingling, more warmth, or better balance when the underlying cause is addressed. The goal is not a miracle overnight cure. The goal is to create the best possible environment inside your body for your nerves to recover. Here's a simple way to think about meals. Build your plate around vegetables first. Add a portion of protein such as fish, beans, eggs, or lean meat. Include a healthy fat like olive oil, nuts, or seeds. Add a small serving of whole grains or starchy vegetables if you like. Drink water. Limit sugary desserts to occasional treats rather than daily habits. Over time, these choices lower inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and nourish your nerves. Some people ask about supplements like alpha-lipoic acid, B-complex vitamins, or omega-3 capsules. These may help in certain cases, but they are not for everyone. Dosages matter. Interactions matter, and your personal medical history matters. That's why talking to your doctor, especially if you are on medications such as blood thinners, diabetes medications, or blood pressure pills, is essential. A healthcare professional can help identify what's truly causing your numbness, whether that's neuropathy, spinal issues, vitamin deficiency, or something else, and guide you safely. Sleep is another factor we often ignore. Nerves repair themselves during rest. Chronic poor sleep increases inflammation and pain sensitivity. Creating a calming bedtime routine, keeping screens off before sleep, and maintaining consistent sleep times can support the healing process. Stress management also matters. Long-term stress bathes the body in hormones that harm blood vessels and slow recovery. Deep breathing, prayer, meditation, nature walks, or gentle stretching can all lower stress hormones and indirectly benefit your feet. If your numbness is accompanied by severe pain, weakness, sudden changes, loss of bladder or bowel control, chest pain, or one foot turning pale and cold. Don't wait, these may be signs of something urgent that needs immediate medical care. Never assume all numbness is harmless. To pull everything together, think of nerve health like gardening. You cannot force plants to grow overnight, but you can give them sunlight, water, and good soil. In the same way, your nerves need nutrients like B12, folate, magnesium, and omega-3s. They need good circulation supported by movement and hydration, and they need protection from things that harm them, like high sugar, smoking, excess alcohol, and inflammatory junk foods. When you consistently feed your body whole foods, leafy greens, colorful vegetables, berries, beans, seeds, nuts, fish, eggs, and healthy oils, you create conditions where feeling can slowly return, strength can improve, and the risk of complications decreases. So as we wrap up, remember this: numb feet are not something to ignore. They are a message. Support your nerves with nourishing foods, move your body gently, protect your feet, and work with your doctor to uncover the root cause. Over time, the right choices can help you say goodbye to worsening numbness and give your feet the best chance to feel alive again. If you found this information valuable, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and let me know in the comments what topic you want to see next.